How do you start these things?
Good morning, Hank.
Good morning, Hank.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. It's not okay. We'll put it up Tuesday. It's actually Saturday though, and we're sitting by a gray wall in Indianapolis International Airport.
It's gray, not that speckled, but
So anyway, we're getting ready to leave Indianapolis. Been here for a week, helping my mom, and this is our thoughts from places. One of our goals, being in this place of Indianapolis, was to try to stalk John Green and meet him somewhere, to try to like make a contact, to get him to hire me or give me a show on his and his brother's ever expanding network of YouTube shows, because my shtick and Professor Puppet is a pretty good fit, I would think. Yeah.
yeah.
If you think so too, you know, mention it to anyone who you might know. Anyway, in homage to John Green, he's always in this airport, traveling around doing book things, I suppose. He sits by these walls and does his vlogging. Yeah?
Yeah.
His are more poetic. I think he writes them and sort of narrates them over a bunch of cool shots of something. Should we say some poetic stuff and then cut to a bunch of shots?
Fart, 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 fart.
Fart, 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 farty, fart, fart.
Butts.
Fart, butts, butts, fart, fart, butts. Well, we had a pretty good trip. We sold some of my mom's stuff on eBay. We played in the snow.
Oh my God, there's so much snow today. It's beautiful.
It is.
We had to leave.
Very thick snow. We also blew up our TARDIS that we made a couple of years ago.
That was fun.
It was fun.
I can smell it.
Smells like gingerbread?
Yeah, it looks pretty perfect. There's like...
Look at this. Nothing has changed. This is like rock hard. This is rock hard.
Whoa.
So we've got to figure out a way to fill this with these. We will destroy the TARDIS. The right tool for the job, of course.
I don't want you to do anything dangerous.
Nothing dangerous, just some normal, everyday explosives. Sticking 6 firecrackers in there. Just dial 9-1, and then if it blows up, then 1 more. Okay. Here.
It's still standing.
Up in the front here, everything's fine.
Sparklers.
Sparkling is fun. Oh, I'm gonna catch my phone on fire. Yep, look at all this
There's
stuff.
a river.
Yep, what else you got?
Matt Smith.
Matt Smith, he seems fine. I guess we should just pick up all the poisonous gunpowder things, the residue of the firecrackers, and leave all the cookie parts for the squirrels, right?
Okay.
All right.
Dalek.
And let us know what other things you'd like us to make out of cookies, or anything else really, or what else you'd like us to blow up. Be nice though, we're not terrorists. We went to our friend Tom and Chris's house last night and took a wrong turn. I ended up getting in the backwoods of Indianapolis, looking at crazy old neighborhoods I'd never seen before.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right in the middle of Indianapolis. It felt like we were in the 1950s in a movie or something, because there was like boats.
In Fargo.
In Fargo, and it was snowy, and it was kind of gorgeous. It was twilight,
cool.
gloaming.
Trees.
Oh, I discovered something interesting.
Yeah.
Going through my mom's basement, there was a huge bundle of old letters of mine, and they're all letters that I got between like 1979 and 85. You know, from when I was in 7th grade until I was in college, pretty much. And there were tons of letters, really long, really well thought out letters, mostly from girls who I don't remember at all. From this girl called Ann Dugan.
And Kathy Dugan.
Sorry, Kathy
They were
Dugan.
sisters. No, there's like letters from both of them.
Yeah, and I think I met them on a vacation in the summer somewhere. And they'd all say, "Hey, why haven't you written me back?" A lot of them had that.
There was one letter that looked like a Wes Anderson movie because it was green ink on green paper.
Oh yeah.
It's like.
But I'll tell you
crazy.
something. It's like you look back and they're so rich in text and information about all these thoughts and ideas, and they're kind of surface and silly now. But I've written a letter like that in 20 years.
Yeah.
You probably never have. And I mean, I could type anyone's name into my computer and get every email I ever sent to them or got from them. But it would all be. But really, what would it be? It'd all be like, hey, I'm doing this thing, come to my show, do a thing. But there wouldn't be like feelings, you know,
Yeah.
or personal things.
And it's so cool how like this stuff was like people touching things
Yeah.
and like.
Like these marks were put on this paper by a pen by someone's hand while they were thinking about me, and they just filled 2 pages with handwriting,
Yeah.
which is bonkers.
And where are they now?
And it's like 35 years later, and I'm still hanging on to them because it seems wrong to throw them away. I threw a lot of them away, though. Anyway, so that's my thoughts on the impermanence of life and the existential nature of postal correspondence, as done in my childhood in Indianapolis. So if you write someone a letter, don't be surprised if they hang on to it for like the rest of their lives. And now I really want to go and find Kathy Dugan, Chris Veach, Stephanie Baker, who are the other ones?
Elizabeth Ritz, but you know
Elizabeth
her.
Ritz I know, and Ann McClendon I'm in touch with. I think there are a lot of people from a theater program that I crashed when I was like a freshman. You know, theater camp, there's a lot of hugging and back rubbing, and I want to say making out, but I think it was like pre-making out, really. There was a check for $12 in one of the letters, because someone owed me $12 and they paid me back. I guess I never cashed it.
And then there was really cool letters from like his friends who had like drawn like amazing things and like calligraphy on envelopes.
Yeah, so write more letters. Write us a letter. If you could figure out my address. This is a nice airport. I see why John Green uses it all the time.
No, he also lives here.
It's also, he lives in Indianapolis. Well, we didn't see him, even though we stalked all the places.
Oh. We didn't try that.
We didn't try that hard. We went once to Starbucks that we think he might go to. All right, well, that's it for our Fake TV Drama. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that jazz.